Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to this roast of Mr. Ryan, because he is turning 37, 35. Man, you look old. But well, please give a big round of applause to our host of this event, Mr. Dwight Wuzich.
Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual Takeout Comedy Birthday Roast of Mr. Ryan. I would say give yourselves a round of applause tonight, but you guys are all basically here because you had nothing better to do than come to a shitty comedy show at 10 o'clock at night. So I'm just going to get things started by bringing up our guest of honor. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Ryan. Hello, hi. Alright guys, before we get started with the comedy, a couple of quick notes before we get going. First, people who want to can buy Mr. Ryan a drink, and anything you buy for him during the show, he must finish. Okay? The limit is 1 drink per audience member. Let's try not to give him alcohol poisoning, okay? We want him to remember how humiliated he's going to feel after the end of the night, okay? All right, and next up, before I start, we have a lot of people here tonight. I just wanted to ask, is this anyone's first time coming to a roast or like watching a comedy roast? Raise your hand, rule. All right. Okay, so if you guys came out tonight because you thought the show was going to be like 吐槽大会, it is not going to be like that. The roasts that we do here tend to get a little bit dirty. We might swear a little bit, but it's okay. It's all in fun. We hope you guys don't get too offended, and we hope you enjoy the show. So thank you for coming out. All right. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. So, we are gathered here today because approximately 35 years ago, a deadbeat Peruvian immigrant looking for a green card shot his load inside a fat Jewish American woman. And 9 months later, she shit out the terrible waste of DNA that we are dishonoring here tonight. Mr. Ryan has been a degenerate creeper. A pillar of the Shenzhen community for more than 8 years. He is well known among the women of Shenzhen. His ex-girlfriends all call him unforgettable. Not because he's good in bed, but because he cheated on them and gave them all chlamydia. A lot of people know Ryan because they think he looks like Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. Ryan did actually used to work in Hollywood. I don't know if you guys knew that. Ryan worked in Hollywood. Yeah, he was an understudy for the child molesters on the classic American TV show To Catch a Predator. In fact, you would be hard-pressed to find a single person in Shenzhen who hasn't been inappropriately touched. Whose life hasn't been touched by Ryan. Some people call Ryan a comedic visionary who has his finger on the pulse of the entertainment community here in South China. Ryan's transsexual lover calls him the man with his finger up my asshole. Ryan has accomplished so much for the comedy community in Shenzhen. In 5 years, he has grown Takeout Comedy from a small, shitty amateur comedy club with only 2 open mics per week into a small, shitty amateur comedy club with only 2 open mics per week. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Not only has he promoted Takeout Comedy, but he has also hosted every single show where he wows the audience with his witty, off-the-cuff crowd work. Like, who can forget some of his most classic lines like, "Hey miss, are you single? Yeah? Oh, totally getting her WeChat later. Hey, are you guys together? How did you meet? Are you guys fucking? Do you fuck? Like, do you put her penis in your vagina? Are you getting married soon? When you're getting married, will you have children? What are your children's names going to be? Could you name one of them Ryan? That'd be pretty cool. Or my personal favorite, hey sir, you're an attractive guy. I'm not really into that sort of thing, but I am from San Francisco, so...
San Francisco.
With such visionary leadership, it is easy to see why we were able to get such an outstanding lineup of mentally challenged, delusional, and emotionally retarded comedians here to roast Ryan tonight. Neto Trevino is here, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Neto. Or as he's known in the Mexican cartel, El Fato. Neto, we're really glad you could take time off from giving people food poisoning at Tequila Coyotes tonight to be here with us. Dirty Diana is here. Give it up for Diana. Diana, if you're here, who's sucking off all the creepy dudes down at George and Dragon? There's probably some sleazy married guy down there right now going like, where's Diana? I really wanted her to tickle my balls while I listened to Space Odyssey for the 500th time. Alice Hood is here, everybody. Give it up for Alice. Alice likes to sleep with foreign guys. But she hasn't been laid in a really long time.
No.
It turns out that the Lauas get turned off to her when she tells them that they have to quarantine 21 days before entry. Bazil David is here, everybody. Give it up for Bazil. For those of you who don't know, Bazil is an identical twin. We actually wanted to have Bazil's brother Clem here tonight, but he turned us down. He said he's too busy being the successful one. We have Serbian Steven, everybody. Give it up for Steven. Steven looks like Chewbacca with Down syndrome. Hey, Steven. I just told Steven we aren't paying him for the show, but we'll feed him 3 extra Croatian babies for breakfast tomorrow. Alright. Guys, Delia is here, everybody. Give it up for Delia. Delia is really cool. She's edgy and she has a lot of tattoos. Gentlemen in the audience, the main one you need to pay attention to is the one above her vagina that says hazmat suit required for entry. If you get close enough, you can hear them enriching uranium up there. Science jokes. Give it up.
There we go.
All right. Okay, all right, everyone. We have a great show for you tonight. Without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. Please welcome to the stage your first comment, Alice Hood.
Thank you. Let's look at Dwight. Dwight is why you shouldn't have sex with your cousins. Because your kids are gonna look like that. Dwight's girlfriend called him a sweetheart because Dwight is a diabetic with several heart attacks. Delia, beautiful Delia. Delia loves black men. Every time she picks up a black dude and asks how I think, I said to her, be near, fuck that. Delia calls herself a fat bitch. I disagree, Delia. You're not a bitch. You're just fat. I do know Brazil is French. Brazil's dick is like a creme brulee, but softer.
She knows.
I thought your dick is like baguette, but I was so wrong. I did a little research. Turns out Brazil is a French name for a piece of shit. Diana, dirty Diana. Every time Santa says ho ho ho, and Diana is like, I'm here, Santa. I'm here. Diana's pussy is so big. Every time she uses a dildo, the dildo gets lost. Steven is from Serbia. Every war in Serbia is a failure because none of them killed Steven. Steven is dating a 20-year-old girl. Are you fucking kidding me, Steven? Your underwear is older than her. Nato, my man, I love Nato. Nato is so Mexican. Nato is so Mexican, he can only go down on his wife if she puts guacamole on it. True. Yep.
True.
Ryan, let's go back to Ryan, Mr. Ryan! Yeah, just like the doctor said, when you test positive for chlamydia, you're gonna get burned tonight. Ryan is a huge asshole who also has a huge asshole. His asshole is so big, when men are fisting him, Ryan asks, is he in?
Is it in?
The guys Ryan dated said, Ryan's dick is so small and limp. Sucking his dick is like chewing a gummy bear. Ryan is such a big pussy. Even Donald Trump wants to grab him. Thank you! I'm Alice! Good! Welcome back, Dwight!
All right, one more time for Allison, everybody. Let's go, give it up. One more time for Allison, everybody. All right. Our next comedian is possibly wanted in 10 different countries for weapons trafficking and sex trafficking. Please welcome to the stage, Steven.
Hi. So Alice was before me. It's like, wow, I had more laughter than my mom's funeral. If family disappointment was a person, it would be this person. I talk a lot about Serbia because I miss it. I didn't see it for 2 years. That's why she talks about sex so much. Alex has a smile of a child that knows that it's about to get molested. Delia. Delia is from this weird province where they use so much spices it melts your organs, which explains her intelligence. I'm not saying she's stupid, it's just her brain is melted. She likes to date black men, which has already been said, but this is because last time she dated a Chinese guy, he got lost in her vagina. For 2 weeks, poor guy survived just eating her miscarriages. And she's popular. If a new black guy comes to Shenzhen, Tinder automatically matches with her. Her vagina is like testing facility for STDs. So many people were there. When she gets into a swimming pool, it just bubbles around her. Diana, sorry. Diana has PhD, everybody. It stands for Perfect Cat Delivery. She gives amazing blowjobs, which is weird because her lips are as thin as her waistline should be. She's Canadian, So she's super nice. She always apologizes, even when she makes you come on her face. She looks like she did so much abortions. No, she looks like she had so much abortions that she can perform one now. Neto. Give it up for Neto. He's about to use all of his English vocabulary in 5 minutes. He has to grow a beard to hide the fact that he looks like a giant fetus. If all the abortions Diana had formed a one organism, it would look like Neto. He's jumping over the walls and stealing jobs in 2 different continents. His dream is to go home and open a Mexican restaurant, or as they call it back home, a restaurant. Dwight. So this would be an average look. If Nazis won the war and embraced capitalism, kill all the Jews, eat all the Big Macs. Okay. He looks like a Nazi officer if they had KFC in the canteen. Last time he jumped, tsunami hit India. He looks like the mountain from Game of Thrones if the mountain was albino. Brazil. Like every decent French person, he has a bunch of napkins in his pocket. It serves as an emergency white flag in case he needs to surrender until the shoot. Brazil is Catholic, which means he got molested by a priest when he was a child. The experience made him bold. But no, honestly, he reminds me of my grandpa. They have the same haircut. Haircut. Being French, he knows all about wine, cheese, and racism. Now, Mr. Ryan.
Hey!
Mr. Ryan.
Yes!
Mr. Ryan is so cheap, you would think he comes from Taobao. Which doesn't surprise because you learn the fact that he's Jewish. And then you look at him and you're like, Nazis could have done a better job. Like, I wish Dwight was Nazi and like just go and finish the fucking job. Much on the Nazis, sorry about it. Every time he announces me, he's like, I have to let this guy on stage, otherwise he will eat me. And you're right, I am really good at eating pussies now. He drinks whiskey. And then he calls it the men's drink. What the fuck do you drink it then? People make fun of the fact that he's gay. And that's not funny because giving a blowjob takes a lot more skill than licking a pussy. You go, girl. He's actually a trans person. He's a piece of shit, identifying himself as a person. Okay. Yeah, I know. Looking at his face, you realize God had a sense of humor. He's as beautiful as a painting, painted by a dog. Or a retard. If he was a bust, a bust like the chest and the head, he would be made by an artist on LSD trying to sculpt a horse. He is so good at bad that he made the girl go lesbian. Like she started hating men, all the men. And he's not even a man. It's like getting food poisoning from a seafood and then give up for beef. It's like, how disgusting was the squid, man? Yeah, Ryan and the relationships are a tricky thing. He's as faithful as he's black. And Diana said thing about I don't know who said thing about fisting when he was fisting his boyfriend or whatever. So the point is, he was pretending that he's a virgin in the ass. So he was like, oh my God, I'm scared, it hurts. I feel the ring hurts so much. And the guy was like, what the fuck, it's the watch. That's it from me. Thank you.
All right, one more time for Steven, everybody. Steven, that's the last time you're going to get applause on stage because you're probably going to get tried for war crimes after that last set. All right, everybody, I need to get our next comedian up here and on the stage because those tacos at Tequila Coyotes aren't going to E. coli themselves. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Neto Trevino.
Hold on. All right. Who do I begin with? Mr. Dwight. Big applause for Mr. Dwight. Dwight is like cow milk. It's white, it's fat, and it doesn't have any benefits to society. I mean, how are Dwight and a blind fat man alike? Neither of you can see their dicks, man. I bet your girlfriend is from India because she's in love with a cow. Okay, moving on. Am I too rough? Delia! Big applause for Delia. Delia, you are like a stinky tofu. You smell bad, you're fluffy, and nobody wants to eat you. Not even black men. Delia is so white, Maradona will inhale her. You said that you never wear a bra, right? Okay, guys like you don't need to wear a bra anyway. Alice! Big applause for Alice. Wasai Shao. Alice. Do you like to travel? Yes. Have you been to Africa? Well, Africa has been into you. Right? Good. I give you time. When you're traveling here in China, do you travel by SF or FedEx? Alice, your parents must be really, really sad because they wasted their one-child policy opportunity and then you come out. That was bad. I'm sorry. Very good? All right. Basil! Big applause from the French. Okay. Basil's comedy on open mics has led more people than Bill Cosby preparing drinks. Okay. Basil is like Australia. Some people say it's beautiful, but we don't fucking care. Okay, I will ask you guys a favor. Can everybody stand up a little bit, please? Yes. All right, everybody, put your hand up and let's say a prayer. Thank you, Lord. Please, everybody, thank you, Lord. For letting Basil being here doing comedy. Thanks God. Because he's fucking leaving China and we will not be suffering for listening to his comedy again. Hallelujah. Thank you, Brazil. We wish you the best. Okay, we go for Steven. Big applause for the big Serbian guy. Steven is like an H&M mannequin. Because he never takes a shower. He's always wearing the same clothes. And if he's on stage, nobody claps him. Okay, Steven is like a Muppet baby. He's cute, funny, but you need someone to stick the fist in your ass so you can laugh. Look, so you can laugh like a little girl. Yeah, you know? Man,
Yeah.
you know that beards are supposed to look cool, man. Not to make you look homeless. Fine. Diana! Diana's pussy is like COVID-19. Tasteless. How is Diana vagina like the universe alike? They are in continuous expansion. How are Diana and a friend who works in a movie theater alike? That if they become best friends, she lets you in through the back door. Okay, now, señor Ryan.
Señor.
Te voy a quemar, hijo de tu puta madre. I love you. In Spanish. Okay. Okay. The Chinese English corner people that comes to the shows are like the Gestapo. They only come because of the Jewish guy, Mr. Ryan. Okay. Ryan is like a vacuum cleaner. It doesn't matter how many aspirations he has, his comedy is always trash. Ryan is like a prostitute because he lives from the money of other people that comes to paid shows. Okay. Ryan is like Ryan is like a YouTube advertisement. You are forced to see him before the comedians. Mr. Ryan, you've been a teacher, a movie producer, a manager, a host, bar manager. Man, you got more jobs than friends. Yeah, Mr. Ryan has so many extra chromosomes that his balls grew in his chin. And last, Mr. Ryan hosting the open mics is like Trump running the United States. Lame, nasty, and creepy. Thank you very much, guys. I love you all.
All right, one more time for Nito Trevino, everybody. After all the awkward black people jokes in that last set, I feel like I need to give the concerned white guy response and say I am not racist because I have black friends. There's one sitting there. There's one sitting there in the audience right now. His name's Chris. Please don't cancel me. All right, guys. The next comedian needs no introduction because you can smell her yeast infection from here. Please welcome to the stage, Dirty Diana.
Oh, shit.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Hi guys.
Great. So, thank you, Joy. I'm just wondering, where's Emma tonight? Wasn't she supposed to do this? You sure you didn't eat her?
Oh.
Also, Dwight, back home people don't really know you do comedy, I heard. So, just like us here, right? So, Basil, Sup? What's up? So, I see you don't have much hair on your head, but you have a pretty full beard, so you've grown a goatee. A lot of bald guys have this strategy. They like to prove they can still have hair somewhere on their head. But I think that's not why you do it. It's to hide your ugly face, which your mother gave you. And Neto, hey. So, I see that Trump took one look at you and was like, we need a fucking wall, no matter what it costs. No, I'm just kidding. I actually really love Mexicans. Because as a woman, I really appreciate a man who can wash dishes. And clean the pool. And do the gardening. Cheers! Cheers to that. And clean the house. Good point. Appreciate that. Alice. So I know you're an English teacher, but you're an English teacher here in China, so that means you can stand to learn a few things about English. So I'm going to teach you a new word in English, obsequious, which means someone who just tries too hard and looks like they're trying way too hard. I mean, look at this outfit.
Great.
So Stephen, you love to always talk about Serbia. You're giving all these ideas for the roast about like Serbia did this, Serbia did this. I just want to say no one gives a fuck about Serbia. Like some fucking breakaway region of Yugoslavia no one could put on the map. No one gives a fuck. And Delia. Delia, you know what? I'm not even going to roast you. I'm going to give you a shout out, girl, and say thank you as an Asian female in comedy for breaking down stereotypes. I mean, we all know, like, there's all these stereotypes about Asian women. Like, they're smart, they're skinny, they're innocent. And you just really break barriers. So let's give a round of applause to Delia. And now, for our guest of honor, we need to buy a drink, guys. He's been like slowly sipping 2 drinks this whole fucking show. I don't want to see him walking out of here. I will. But now I'm stuck up here. But anyways, so Ryan, you're interested in comedy, been around comedy a lot, but the closest you get to really being a comedian, sometimes you're called Dane Cook. Dane Cook. So you're just another white guy that moved to China to try to be a minority doing comedy. So I hear there's a big boat stuck in the Suez Canal. The Ever Given, owned by the company Evergreen. So basically there's this ship that's been stuck. Every day it's stuck. It's been costing billions of dollars, blocking global supply chains. Basically it's a major fuck up. A catastrophic fuck up, just like Mr. Ryan over here. And speaking of Ever Given, Ryan is sometimes called Ever Giving, because you can always count on him for a good blowjob. In the alley behind Macaulay's, because whether he's gay or not, he still has rent to pay. And, yeah. So speaking of gay, Ryan's from San Francisco, which is known to have 3 types of people. It's known for a vibrant gay community. It's also known for a bunch of tech bros that look like they never leave their basement. And it's also known for having a large homeless population. And Ryan really manages to embody all 3 at once.
Frisco.
I was just going to say, stand up, all right? No. Stand up and show everyone. Look at this. It's really a unique fashion statement right there. So Ryan likes to do a birthday roast because it reminds him of being home with the family. Because no one knows how to roast. Because no one roasts like a disappointed Jewish mother. So what you doing with your life? Why aren't you married yet? You're 35. Comedy's not a career. So, but speaking of his Jewish family, tonight's the first night of Passover. If anyone actually is Jewish, celebrating, knows about this.
Peace off.
I'm aware. Anyways, but Ryan, so usually you'd be having a Seder, you'd be having this dinner with your family, but Ryan wouldn't know because he was never invited. Because his Jewish family took one look at the little pink chubby piglet that he was and was like, this isn't kosher. But anyways, happy birthday, happy Passover. We'll always be happy to roast you and treat you like family and insult you the way your parents do. So, cheers, Ryan. Everyone. I'm going to pass you over to the lovely Mr. Dwight. I don't know why I'm calling everyone Mr.
All right, one more time for Diana. That was a great TED Talk, wasn't it? There might have been a few jokes in that last set, but I definitely learned about the world's geopolitical economy. Diana, I like how you were really condescending to Alice and trying to teach her new words in English. Diana, I have a new word for you. It's called vagisil. Please do me a favor so I don't feel like dying and Google vagisil when you guys get home and you might think that joke was funny. Alright. Okay, everyone, before I bring the next comic up, please know that we're going to be passing around a basket collecting donations for his Make-A-Wish trip because he's probably dying of leukemia. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Basil David.
Leukemia jokes. Woo! Leukemia is blood cancer, just so you know. So that was funny. Before we start, I'm not saying anything until more people buy drinks to Ryan. I want at least 2 people to get drinks for Ryan before I start. I'm waiting. Wait. Hey, 1, 2, 3, perfect. Maurice, can you make sure we get more drinks for Ryan, please? I want to see drunk Ryan roasting everyone. There you go. Let me fix this because I'm not Dwight. And there we go. So, first of all, I'm so happy to be here, surrounded by all these talented comedians and Neto. Please give a round of applause for all of them. They apparently, go. They are supposed to spend time writing jokes tonight. I'm not sure they've done it, but hey, they tried. All right. Let's take a look at what we have tonight. So we have a couple Chinese, one Yugoslavian, a Mexican. This is not a roast, this is a refugee camp. I should stop now. At the peak of my comedy career. So I've decided, guys, to roast you. I was looking for some sort of structure, and I've ranked you per level of English order. No, because I'm actually starting from the bottom, so you start. So first, as you've noticed, Neto doesn't speak broken English. He speaks demolished English. All the jokes that he told you earlier, he was reading phonetics on his paper. He has no clue what he was saying. He doesn't even know what I'm saying right now. Hey, Neto! Hey! Well, first time I met him, he said, hey, what's your name? He said, next Friday. I was like, okay, whatever. Neto has a podcast.
The Wasai Show.
I was about to say it. It's called The Wasai Show. You should check it out, it's great. It's Neto speaking for 2 hours.
Oh man.
I have no clue whatever he's saying. Anyway, check it out. He doesn't speak English, but he does speak Chinese. I mean, he knows the numbers and the colors. Which is already better than his English.
Whoa.
Neto looks like Mr. Potato Head. Do you know Mr. Potato Head? I don't care. You see the potato in Toy Story? Well, Neto looked like Mr. Potato Head if he ate all the other potatoes. It's a joke because he's fat.
When you guys don't laugh, I explain. This is how I do things. So Neto looks like Mr. Potato Head if he ate all the other potatoes and was an illegal immigrant who couldn't speak English. Neto is married to a Russian woman, so Mexican and Russian. Your kids are so doomed to go to jail. And to speak shitty English. But Neto, thank you for proving that bold people can look extremely attractive. Alright, second on my list. Remember we started from the lowest level of English? And in Shenzhen, everyone likes to make fun of English teachers. What's lamer than an English teacher? How about a Chinese English teacher? Give it up for Alice He. I learned something from Alice. I learned from Alice that the only moment Chinese people are less credible than when they try to talk politics is when they try to teach English. I love my visa. So, Alice is very smart. She can make anyone believe anything. I mean, she convinced that school that she could teach English. And apparently she convinced whoever organized that roast that she could write jokes. Out of all the Shenzhen comedians, she's been doing stand-up for the longest time. I know, we can't tell either. She has a big influence on the way we do comedy though. So just so you know, now the open mics, when we go on stage, the time is limited to 5 minutes per people. Because this is how long we can listen to her. I suggested 2 minutes. After that, my nose starts bleeding. Mostly she tells vagina jokes. Jokes about her vagina, which is ironic because these are jokes no one wants to hear about something no one wants to see. Also, thank you, I spent time on this. Oh, and listen to her podcast with Neto. You remember, what's the name, Neto? That 2 hours podcast where only Neto is speaking because Alice is too busy deep-throating the mic. Third in my list of shitty English speakers, of course, Steven. Give it up for Steven. Steven is a very smart man. He studied philosophy. Go for it, you go girl. Steven studied philosophy. He could be... Actually, before I go further, I think you need to ganbei one of these shots. Ganbei! Look at the Serbian just trying to get free alcohol. Woo! I thought he was giving me a drink, but he just put his drink on the table. So Steven is Serbian, whatever. As it was mentioned previously, no one cares. The point is, he studied philosophy. He's a smart guy. He could be a Serbian philosopher, which is something no one wants. It's like Chinese breakfast. Or... I'm leaving China anyway, I don't care. And Steven is a smart and he could be a Serbian philosopher, something no one wants, like Chinese breakfast or Alice. Alright. He's a smart... Did you hear that joke when I said she would deep throating the mic? That's funny. Steven is smart. He's the only Serbian who can read Ernest Hemingway in English. He's also the only Serbian who can read. He comes from the countryside. So he has that joke. If you've never seen Steven on stage, he comes from a small village. They have animals. He has that jokes about whenever he he's got a new pig arriving at home. He's naming the pig after his ex-girlfriend, who is usually the previous pig. It's a joke about him fucking pigs. I don't know if you got it. Talking about pigs, Delia.
这个衔接的挺好。
Hey, I know. Actually, I'm gonna skip this one. I didn't have time to do Delia, and it's okay. So many guys have already done her. Which gives us more time for Diana. Hey, give it up for Diana. It's the only nice thing I've said tonight. I actually like Diana a lot. It's actually a nice thing I have to say about you. She's very unique. She's, believe it or not, a smart feminist. A species I didn't even know existed. She went last time on stage and she told us about, I don't know, she made a list of all these great scientific achievements made by women. It took her 20 seconds. It was great. She often tells jokes about how she drinks too much, hates her job, can't find guys, and whatever. I don't know if you ever heard about reincarnation. It's an Asian concept. It's an Asian concept. And I think Diana, the Chinese guy over there, is like, Diana might be the actual reincarnation of Princess Diana. Because both their lives are crashing into a wall. Thank you. Hey, give it up for, we're gonna do the native speakers, Dwight Wozich. Woo! Come on, give it up for Dwight Wozich, everyone. Ryan. Also, Ryan, shot. Hey, you do it. Tell me. Shot.
Oh my God, Ryan, take it easy.
Hey, there you go. Don't listen. Don't take it easy. Dwight has been to a like he wants to become a coder, do coding, computer thing, whatever. He went to try to register to a coding boot camp. But they couldn't find a boot big enough. That joke. I hired Dwight in his current job. I hired Dwight, and he's the best deal we ever had. Well, first because he's great at his job, but also he's the first employee ever to be paid in cheeseburgers. Dwight is doing a lot of sports with a focus on everything that can help him defend himself. He's doing heavy lifting, big MMA fan, and then one day he stopped because he realized he can just sit on people. Dwight is what we call a history buff. He knows everything about history. He knows European dynasty I've never heard of. And the only thing Dwight loves more than medieval king is Burger King. And now give it up for le plus gros fils de pute que la terre ait jamais porté, qu'il a se faire enculer ce bâtard, Mr. Ryan! I totally stole that from Neto. First time a Mexican is actually robbed. So, Mr. Ryan, it's 2021. Apparently now everything is about race, so I wanted to thank you in the name of all the white people, because you're the living proof that white privilege is not a thing. Look at your life, man. Wow. Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan never puts his actual name and personal information on internet. I'm old. So Ryan never puts his personal information on the internet, his full name and stuff, because he's afraid of identity thieves. It's a thing. It's okay, Ryan. No one wants to be you anyway. I don't think you're risking anything. They probably have scammers in Nigeria who are like, oh, do I really have to be that guy? Don't really want to. Oh, talking about identity issues, do you think it's weird that he's got to tell everyone that he's Mr. Ryan? Like someone ever showed up and said, hey, Mrs. Ryan, how's it going? that the level of insecurity is unmatched. There is a, so it's funny, it was mentioned that he's Peruvian. There is another Peruvian comedian, or American Peruvian comedian, who's doing great right now. His name is Tom Segura. You might have seen it on Netflix and stuff.
It's my cousin.
Yeah?
No.
Well, it's funny because you guys do look alike. You're both American Peruvian. The only difference that his life is great. Sometimes I bet some people go to Ryan and say, "Oh, you're American Peruvian, just like Tom Segura." I wonder if some people go to Tom Segura and say, "Hey, you're American Peruvian, just like Mr. Ryan." And I bet it never happened. The last thing I want to tell you about Mr. Ryan, and I'm done, is if you want to organize anything with him, just start early. Ryan is extremely, extremely, extremely slow at answering text message or anything you could send him. I'm still waiting to get an answer to a text that I sent back then when I had hair. My grandma is answering texts faster than Mr. Ryan. She doesn't have a phone. And she's been dead for a while. That was it for me. Mr. Ryan, thank you for building the whole comedy scene in Shenzhen just out of your little small gay hands. And thank you to all these talented comedians for bringing everything together for your birthday tonight. And also, Neto. See you, everyone.
Cheers.
All right, give it up one more time for shitty French Jeff Bezos, everybody. Bazil said one thing during his set that's not true. He said that nobody likes Chinese breakfast. If any of you in this room look at me, you can see I really like Chinese breakfast.
You like all breakfast.
There's like 10,000 in each titty right here. All right, guys, we're going to keep things moving. We're going to bring up our penultimate comic. Please welcome to the stage everyone's favorite tattooed piece of Chinese jailbait, Delia.
Where's Steven? Come here, baby.
He's having a drink.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about you later. Good evening, people. Roast party, I love it. I was never a mean person, to be honest, but when I met people here tonight, I just understand that some feelings that you have for people, it's just natural. So get your ass ready, people. Basel.
What's up?
Good evening. Thank you for making this room brighter. Thank you. You're bold enough to show people your brain. Right? All of my fantasies for Frenchmen just broke in the minute when I saw you on the stage. Wearing sneakers, yelling at the crowd. Alice, my dear, you need to understand that I hope that there are some other colors in your closet. Wearing black doesn't make you slim, baby. And I'm glad every time I heard you sing about sex on the stage, because that's the minute your dream has come true. Okay, Steven, baby, I didn't ask you to present as a Christmas tree today. You told me you never get bite by mosquitoes. You have too much hair. Like they couldn't even find a place to land on your skin. You talked to him sometimes, he didn't answer because his ear hair just blocked everything. He had, to be honest, oh my God, I hate his laughter. His laughter. Thank you. That's like the gayest thing I've ever heard. It's like a maroon giggle that followed by haunted dolls. Yeah, and he said he has the blood of Bulgaria and Montenegro. To be honest, he's the most ugly half-caste, mixed I've ever seen. Yeah, the next, I fucking love this guy, Neto. I fucking love him, okay? We both know that you look great when you have hair. My last suggestion for you is let it go. Such as both sides of your hair. Let it go, okay? Now you want a Mexican restaurant? That's good that your childhood dream just come true. Eating in the restaurant toilet for free? Hey, Dwight. Hello, Dwight. Yes, our Dwight. You know, there's a saying, I walk slowly, but I never walk backwards. For Dwight, it would be, I walk slowly and I can't turn backwards because of my fat neck. 2 years ago, he just lost his virginity because he had a girlfriend. But his girlfriend just told me she's still a virgin. And then my Diana, he has a PhD. Yep, right. She's smart enough to work in the lab, but she's not smart enough to tell a joke on the stage. Her teeth just remind me of my rat.
I saw it as a squirrel.
Guys complain she's grinding her teeth while kissing them. And next, happy birthday on Mr. Ryan. Happy birthday. So I don't care how old are you right now, so how big is your dick? I heard it's not big. Shh. I heard it's not big. Is that one of the reasons one of your ex-girlfriends turned to lesbian after broke up with you? But seriously, like, I mean, it's true. It's true. But seriously, how old are you now? Like 42? It doesn't matter because we all know you look older anyways. Our Mr. Ryan, he's a very flaky guy. So obviously he's aware of that nobody actually wanted him to be in the party even though some people asked him. Also, for your information, Mr. Ryan is a failed movie producer. A failed one. That's just good enough to prove that he's failed on everything. I mean, just take a good look at this comedy. We could have had a bigger crowd if it wasn't Mr. Ryan. You literally have no friends, but haters, Mr. Ryan. That's why everybody's here roasting you. Nobody gives a fuck about celebrating your birthday. I one time saw Mr. Ryan on Tinder. He's talking about girls being catfish. Yo, bro, if we are being catfish, you are being photoshopping. One time I told Ryan, hey, Ryan, I hate you being lazy. He's like, what? I didn't do anything. Yeah, right, you didn't do anything. I never think Ryan is a gay, okay? But he just got his new iPhone 12 after working in a bar named The Crane after a very short period of time. Ryan's not a gay. Ryan is not a gay. I guarantee it was my personality. It's just his excuse when he failed on girls. I'm a gay. Well, you should know Ryan has this rule. He doesn't hook up with audiences. Choose to be told, the audience wants to fuck you, bro. If there's an annual award for bad dressing, you're the winner, Ryan. Knowing you for almost a year, I still couldn't recall the first, what have you been put on your body. So you're the definition of meant to be forgotten. I'm not saying you're a disgusting person, but the first time when your mom feels your existence, she vomits. Okay, so the only time I felt Ryan is good looking, that day I had 1 bottle of Baijiu, 12 shots of whiskey, 3 Long Island iced tea, and a gun on my head. Thank you guys, have a good night.
All right, give it up for Delia, everybody.
Yay!
That set was brought to you by Baidu Translate. Delia, get a VPN so you can switch to Google Find You, okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost to the man of the evening, but first I want to do something cool. When we were waiting for the show to start, we had a couple of audience members volunteer to write roast for Mr. Ryan, so we're going to read a few of those for you now. Are you guys ready?
No.
Assume the position, bitch. Hi Ryan, you're the best host in this world and the hottest one. Love you. Happy birthday.
He wrote it.
I feel like there must be levels to that roast, like that person was actually trying to be like really sarcastic or something. Wow, okay. No, that was actually something someone wrote, yeah. There's one person in this world that likes you, Ryan. Alright, here we go. Ryan, 35, single gay. Cross the world to make a living. Make a living by doing comedy? That's basically the same as jobless. Work harder, man. Or find a rich girlfriend. That joke was brought to you by Bing Translate. Alright.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
This one just says, bitch! I feel like we should all say that to him at the same time. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Bitch! Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been a great audience. All right, everybody, it is time for the man you've been waiting for, the king of cringe, the colossus of awful comedy. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Ryan. We're totally doing this right now.
Who just wrote bitch on the paper? Who, honestly, like, it's anonymous, but like, who did this? Chris? Seriously. Chris, where's Chris? Thanks for being the only black guy here. I appreciate it, honestly. So does Delia, but we'll get to that later. All right, so you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for I think almost everyone here has been to one of our shows at least once. Yes? Round of applause if you've seen one of our shows before. Oh wow, pretty good. You're not clapping, sir. What the fuck?
First time up.
First time. This is really your first show? You picked a good one. And it's free, so you got your money's worth.
Any compensation?
Yeah, yes. How you feeling? You're having fun right now?
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. All right, fucking buy me a drink, asshole.
I'm Indian. I don't buy anyone a drink.
Yo, you're Indian. Yeah, it turns out I'm a cow. Move, bitch. I like whiskey. It's okay, you're Indian. You probably can't afford it. You're Indian. You're probably an English teacher, so whatever.
I tried.
What do you do for work?
I'm an English teacher.
These jokes don't write themselves. I'm reading this one right now. It's like, hi Ryan, you spelled my name wrong. You're the best. You spelled best wrong. You're the best.
host in this world and the hottest. You crossed out most. So obviously I'm not, okay. You're the hottest one. Love you. Happy birthday. It's not gonna happen. Steven, you wrote this. I assume you did. Ryan, 35. Who wrote this? Henry's Love. Who's Henry? Oh, is that him? You wrote this for me. You wrote this for me. Let me read you the actual note. Mr. Ryan, I want to suck your cock so bad. I can tell. Shut the fuck up. In this situation, you're the bottom. Mr. Ryan, it seems like you've been working out. You look so hot. Thank you so much for all the free shows because I can't afford your paid ones. Thanks a lot. Are you drinking right now? Yeah. Well, a Chinese guy that's not allergic to beer. That's cool. Cheers, guy.
Cheers.
You ran out. You don't have any more. Who the hell bought me Jack Daniels?
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't know. I honestly thought I was the only Jewish person here. You bought me the cheapest fucking whiskey on the menu. You fucking asshole. Like, I'll drink it for sure. Dude, I can taste ass when I taste it. I'm sorry, that's weird. Reset. What other notes do we have up here? Dwight, you've been having a field day up here. Like, there's so much paper, I'm surprised you didn't eat it. Alright, okay, cool. I only have a few jokes for these people, but honestly, Shenzhen Comedy, that's actually what we originally were named. Where are you going? You're from New Zealand, so you fuck sheep. Get out of here. If you're going to buy alcohol, buy me one. Oh, he's leaving. He just slept. Is that your boyfriend? Do you even know that guy? No, who knows that guy? You guys don't know him?
He's fine.
Yeah, what an asshole. Hey, I see a flash in the back. Thank you very much. I saw that. Was that a video or a picture? Wow, she's super embarrassed. Hey, wannabe boyfriend. Is that a picture or a video? What is she doing?
No idea.
No idea? She's probably going to masturbate later too. In your case, you're welcome. All right, what do I got here? Okay, relax, Bazilla. Get to you, Mr. No Hair and stuff. Oh, wow, you're sitting with your brother. That's really cool. Handsome guy. All right, I got some stuff to say about all these people. Yeah, okay, so I have things to say about. 你好，你好，你要什么? So I have stuff to say about all these people. This guy I'm scared of. So I'm going to start with you first. Is that okay? All right, cool. So Steven, I heard you're from Serbia, yes? No? You are. No, he's from Serbia. That's basically Russia. It's not 2.0, it's like -4. So Steven, I heard Serbians, you cannot make fun of, like, you can make fun of anything about a Serbian, you cannot make fun of his mom. Your mom's so fat? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna roast your mom, like, because your mom's dead, right? Because you started comedy. Steven, usually when the doctor, when a child is born, usually the doctor slaps the kid to make sure they cough so their breathing is okay. You're so ugly, the doctor slapped your mother. That's actually not mine. Someone told me that in middle school. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna go down the line if you guys don't mind. So I'm gonna go with Alice next. Hey Alice, thanks for dressing up as the Joker from Batman tonight. I usually don't go to Dongmen to shop for clothes, but obviously you do. You guys don't know Dongmen? Is that mine? It's empty. I thought you were buying me a drink. What is this shit? Get that shit off my table. This is my stage right now. Don't eat me. Holy shit, I'm gonna get my ass kicked right now. It's okay, I haven't got my ass kicked in 2.5 years, so it's okay. Alice, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. So, you're basically the Diana for Chinese people. No, it's okay. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna skip you. Neto, how's it going, bro?
Good man, fuck you.
So you. It's okay. You said fuck you, yes? Pideway, motherfucker. Get in line. All right, I have a couple of things to say to you. You're Mexican.
Yes.
So you're Catholic. Yo, man, it's too bad you can't pray to your God for good looks. I went to Mexico one time. I went straight back. Because your mother's bad at sex.
Good one, right?
You mentioned, I know, it was pretty good. I know. I'm trying to hear, come on. So you mentioned like Trump with open mic, how I make it whatever, but I think I made open mics great again. Thank you very much. I want to give a shout out to all the Mexican restaurants in Shenzhen. Honestly, I moved here 8 years ago. We had 0 Mexican restaurants. Okay, so right now in Shenzhen, you can go to many Mexican restaurants. Neto's is not one of them. It's called Tex-Mex, where it's like Texas and America. Kind of, like, I'm sorry, that wall's too big for you. We built it, it's staying. Speaking of which, so you actually have a Mexican passport.
Yes, I hold it.
You hold a Mexican passport. All right, cool. Is it on you?
Yeah.
I totally thought he was gonna whip it out. Is that another Jack Daniels? Fuck me. What is this? Oh, that's single malt. I'll put that in the good glass. Fuck you, dude. You and your Jack Daniels. I'll buy you a shitty drink. I'll just piss in your glass and give it to you. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, guys. That was rough. Okay, so hold on. We're going to passports. I'm sorry, because you're Mexican. I'm American, right? So when I lose my passport, I freak out because I think someone is going to steal my identity. When this guy loses his passport, that guy probably got free toilet paper for a week. Because Mexico sucks.
Good one, Ryan.
I know, I'm getting there. It's okay. Honestly, I had notes before I was going to do this. I honestly had notes. It says intro, I'm drunk.
Good one, Ryan.
It's not a joke, I'm just letting you guys know. If this isn't okay, whatever. But what I noticed actually, it's 11:27 at night. This is the longest, or I guess this is the latest we've ever had a comedy show. Hey guys, give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. Holy shit. My birthday isn't special, but you guys definitely made it special, for sure. We're moving on.
We don't give a fuck.
Shut up. You know what, Delia? I'm just gonna go back to you.
Come here, baby.
Tonight you dress like you've been on a walk of shame for 3 days. There's no our show, what was it, like secondhand shop in Shenzhen, but somehow you found it.
Good one, Ryan.
Yeah, definitely. Dwight, don't worry, I'm going to get to you last. Honestly, just keep it
It
up.
was funny. He made a joke about clothes. Good job, Ryan.
Do I have No alcohol? Okay. No, please don't. Please don't. Are you going to get 6 more shots?
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, we're going to get it for all the comedians. And there's 6 comedians, so there you go. I'm not drinking anything. Fuck. No, I'm not. Delia, what else do I have for you? Oh my God. So Delia always tells me, every single show, she's like, I'm like, how are things going? Because all of us comedians, like, we're friends.
Not.
No, we're not.
Yeah. I tried. So like we're friends, so we're all asking each other like how's it going and whatnot. I asked Delia, like, hey, how are things going? And she's like, oh man, another guy stole my heart. Last week another guy stole my heart, and last month another guy stole my heart. It's no surprise because she only dates black guys.
That was racist, Ryan.
It was super racist.
Cancel him.
But I'm drunk, so Chris, where are you? The only black guy in the room. Is that okay? Can I say that? Oh, nice, I got an okay. Do you know what? When he did this, and you're from America, right, Chris? I am. Yo, okay, so this means okay. It also means ASS hole. So I assume that's what you're doing to me right now.
You're going to hell, Ryan.
I am going to hell, and I'm going to come back and sleep with your dead mother. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. Yikes. Okay, what else do I have for Delia? No. Actually, sit the fuck down. What are you doing? Know your role. Shut your mouth. Do you know what a poutine pie is? It was a joke for WWF people, okay. Actually, what's funny about Delia is I wrote bad dressed 4 times on my notes. Can you show everyone? We all know that that's your roommate. So when you're done fucking your 20-year-old, you got this little bit special. So I'm.
Good one, Ryan.
Guys, I am. Just to let you know, I know I'm on fire. We have open mic tomorrow night. In this
White power.
No gas.
Okay, move on. All right, cool. I'm losing track of where I'm at. I'm going to go to Delia right now. Oh wow, I'm super drunk. Okay, hold on. Oh, Diana, holy shit. Diana, I have a list. Okay, cool. So I was thinking about certain roasts to make fun of Diana over here. So I went on Wikipedia and I looked up STDs. I tried to pick one that really suits her. So I found one. It's called All of Them. Diana doesn't go around trying to find guys to sleep with. She goes around trying to find guys she can infect. Hi, Diana. How are you? Your glass is empty. I'm just trying to change the subject. I feel so bad making fun of these people. Okay. No, I don't care. Bazil, how's it going, Bazil?
It's going great.
Okay, cool. The French guy wearing sweatpants, he kind of looks like a divorced mom. It's okay, he's French, so it's like both of those scenarios they just gave up. Wow. He's leaving China soon. Yes, you're leaving China, is that what you said? so you can disappoint your comedy in other countries. I had a dream when I was younger that I was going to be a successful movie producer, a baseball player, or whatever. I'm 35 tonight. Like, I'm 35, all right? My only dream is to not look like Brazil.
Getting better, Ryan.
Yeah, it's getting there. Who else do I have? Alice. Who, what?
You're killing it. Rock on, bro.
Oh, Jared, nice. You're the oldest person here. Things are coming. Yo, guys, if you ever want to hear Jared, he comes to the open mics on Sunday nights. How do you hear about this show? You have like a T9 phone. Like, seriously, this guy doesn't have a smartphone. How the fuck did you hear about tonight? Wait, this white guy in front of you is doing this. You're friends with that dude?
Oh my god. Someone was looking at the show and I was like, what show? I thought he said it was over. There's a show.
Oh, it's not over.
I see him, I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, no, it's over.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna do that right now. Okay, what?
Shut the fuck up, sounds like a good idea, Ryan.
You just got burned, Ryan.
Or maybe tell a joke. We're waiting.
By an audience member. Alright, I gotta go to Alice. Alice. I know I made fun of your outfit earlier, I'm really sorry. Alice, she's basically the Diana of Chinese people.
Set up.
Did I say that? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm a little bit... First of all, you pussies haven't even been drinking yet.
You do not short like the job.
So wait, you're an English teacher here in China. Maybe you can teach Diana what a condom is. Yeah.
Almost there, Ryan.
Almost. I'm peaking right now.
You're lame tonight.
I'm lame tonight?
No, it's okay. The audience is really on your side with the STD jokes. Now point out that you're doing great. Wait.
Diana just looks like AIDS. Okay, we're gonna move it. No. Fuck! Do one with the Mexican? Can I get a fucking real Mexican in here? Pendejo? Now you're practicing your Spanish with me?
Right.
Cheers,
guys. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that's good. And then another.
You have 6 to go.
I heard someone in the audience say, I can smell it. I'm sorry, Diana's pussy is too strong for you.
That was gross, Ryan.
It was gross, but it fucking nailed the pin on the head. What was it? Nailed the... Okay.
I think you're probably blacked out, Ryan.
I'm not blacked out. We actually have a camera making sure I don't black out.
Did you tell Alice she was Diana for China?
I don't tell Alice anything because I'm afraid that I'm awkwardly going to offer her a job. Okay, so Dwight. How's it going, Dwight?
Pretty good, Ryan. You took a while to get to me.
I had some people in the crowd I was going to roast. Like, I see, like, wow, there's a lot of people here. It's like 50 people. I honestly want to roast like half of you.
Go for it, Ryan.
Go for it. Okay, nice. Very good. This guy with his hands crossed, and now he's holding his hands like by his penis. Very good. Nice. Are you a
Ryan, were you looking at his penis?
He's shiny.
That's awkward, Ryan.
Mr. Ryan's not gay.
I'm not that gay.
But he is from San Francisco, so.
Shut the fuck up.
Regular.
Yo, Dwight, what do I have for you? Oh my god. So we actually, Dwight Wozich and I, we organize all the Shenzhen shows together, making sure we get like the comics on stage and the time and all that stuff. But normally we don't see eye to eye, right? We argue a lot. Not a lot, but we argue a little bit. So I figured out a strategy. All the meetings that we have, I just show up with a Happy Meal from McDonald's and I get my own way. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Ryan, I like Happy Meals.
Okay. So I know Dwight is actually, he's a comedian. He makes people laugh, but he's also a magician. Oh wow, I'm drunk. He's a magician. He knows magic. So for the last 2 months, I've been working out, and I lost 9 kg. Dwight's been working out for 6 months and he's gained 14.
Magic.
Because that's fucking magic, bro. Yeah.
Not bad, Brian.
Dude, I literally have like 1 glass of JD, 1 glass of single malt, and 6 shots of tequila. 5 shots of tequila. Hey guys, give it up for the other English teacher in the room. You're obviously on a budget, yes? Do you want to drink together? Hey guys, cheers. If you have a drink in your hand, cheers. Drink. Wow. This is getting terrible. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here before the metro closes. Yeah, it is. I like how the Chinese guy told me that. Do you have the what? No, it's okay. Okay.
Oh.
The last thing I have to say about Dwight, because I already talked about all these people, but Dwight, if you've seen his comedy, usually he says like, "Oh, I'm the Shrek." What, Shrek? You guys know Shrek, the green guy? Yeah, the cartoon. He's like, "I'm Shrek on steroids."
Is this a comedy night or an anonymous alcoholics meeting? We're not anonymous.
We're not anonymous. I'll give you my WeChat later. I accept blowjobs from awkward white people.
I found the cards outside of the college. There are some cards on the floor, so I found yours. I found your WeChat on those cards as well.
How the fuck did you get here tonight? Have you seen one of our shows before?
Metro.
Unfortunately.
Hey, I thought I was a loser. Give it up for number 2 in the room. Yo, so Dwight actually references like, "I'm the Shrek on steroids." The only problem is Shrek is actually funny. On that note, wow, I think I have almost everything for you guys.
And on a good one, Ryan.
Yeah. Okay, you hope I die alone. That's the plan.
Now tell a joke. We're waiting.
Tell a joke. This is not even a joke now. You want a joke?
Yeah.
All right. So there's a guy named Jared. Super old. Comes on stage, tries to be funny, but he gives a really good blowjob.
You would know, right?
Yeah, of course I know. He gave it to me. Jared, raise your hand right now.
That one.
Guys, if you want a good cock sucking, there you go. I know there's a lot of people in here. You're with 2 girls at your table.
Yeah. Are you jealous?
Am I jealous?
He's gay.
Happy birthday, Ryan!
I just got told by. I just got told by a guy huger than I am. Huger. I'm not an English teacher. Bigger. Yeah. There you go.
Take a photo.
What now, bitch? This is my bodyguard for the night. Shut the fuck up. Hey guys, honestly, the last thing I'm going to say tonight is we've been doing comedy here for about 5 years here in Shenzhen. I started in Hong Kong. Okay, calm down. I started in Hong Kong just doing stand-up, and I was like, wow, I really wanted to do this stuff in Shenzhen, but Shenzhen had nothing. So that's one of the reasons why I started it. So thanks a lot. We would be nothing without you guys. So give yourself a round of applause. Honestly. We didn't advertise a lot for this show, but just like in 2 days and the couple groups that we did, you guys showed up. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to give it back to your host right now. Thanks a lot for coming out for my birthday. I am 22 years old.
On Tinder.
On Tinder, yes, of course. Anyways, hey guys, thanks a lot tonight. Get home safe. Here's
All right, everybody, let's give it up one more time for Mr. Ryan. Happy birthday, Ryan. We wouldn't have comedy here if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much for everything you do. Let's give it up for the comics one more time. Please give it up for Delia. One more time for Dirty Diana. For Brazil, David. Neto Trevino. Alice Hood. Serbian Steven. And I'm your host, Dwight Wills. Thank you guys for coming out. So you guys were an awesome audience. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.